inspired by the late President Kennedy. In only 7 years, America has risen to the challenge of what he called the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked. After trailing the Russians for years with our manned space program, and after that sudden horrible fire on the launch pad during a routine test that killed astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee, there were serious doubts that we could beat the Russians to the moon. But America prevailed and showed the world that humans are capable of reaching the stars. Apollo 11 was followed by 6 further trips to the moon, 5 of which landed successfully. A total of 12 men walked on the lunar surface by the end of the program. It has been 51 years since Apollo 17 returned, and we are once again reaching up to return to the moon. After years of hard work and dedication, and with the world watching in anticipation, the Starship was launched to great fanfare.
Chamber pressure is nominal.
Seconds into the test flight of the inaugural Starship vehicle. Tower cleared, we're into pitch over. Propulsion reports first stage engines nominal. What a sight from the ground cameras at Starbase. We're flying at twice the thrust of the Saturn V heading to space.
Acquisition of signal, Corpus Christi.
Throttle down and throttle back up. Going through the period of maximum aerodynamic pressure. As the velocity increases, the density of the atmosphere is decreasing.
Max Q.
Lessening stress on the vehicle. The call-out, max Q now. Continuing to watch the first stage as we head downrange. Seconds into flight. Our next major activity is going to be shutdown of the first stage. The Houston tracking station now acquiring the vehicle. With shutdown, we will get separation of Starship from Super Heavy and ignition of the Starship engines. When Starship separates, we light up 6 engines in a staggered sequence. And if all goes well, those 6 engines will burn for almost 6.5 minutes. Onboard view from Starship. And there's views of the Raptor engines on the second stage as we prepare for stage separation. Now after stage separation, the first stage will flip and begin a boost back maneuver for landing in the Gulf. Continuing to fly, 2 minutes 40 seconds. Let's get ready for main engine cutoff. Beginning the flip for stage separation.
Starship should separate from the Super Heavy booster.
Yeah, Kate, right now it looks like we saw the start of the flip, but obviously we're seeing from the ground cameras the entire Starship stack continue to rotate. We should have had separation by now.
everyone that everything after clearing the tower was icing on the cake.
Houston, we have a problem. Jim Lovell here, and yeah, that is a quote that I am famous for. But you know what? Though the Starship exploded, this was a success. Look at every first launch ever. Crash can be a success. You may ask why, and I can understand that. I will put it to you this way. What if you never experienced failure? What if the Starship completed its mission unscathed? Here's the deal, and something we must all acknowledge. Problems are inescapable. And that being true, when would you want to experience these challenges? On a crewless early flight or 2 or 3 missions down the road, which have our fearless astronauts on board. Parts and even whole ships can be replaced, but people cannot. Our friends, our family, and heroes. So, I would call this another successful failure. And I can't wait to go back to the moon, so sign me up. Sign us all up for the mission.